Hello, welcome to the Monday Pool Archives, and it's the 2022 Christmas special. Tonight I'm fortunate to have with me Alan Kavanagh. How's it going, mate?
Not too bad, my friend.
Oh, hello, excellent. Everyone. Welcome back, mate. Welcome back. And
thank you.
Nicholas Allen, you're with me as ever present. How's it going?
Yes. Again.
You might not recognise this, Nick, but this is the DVD box set introduction title sequence of when me and Big Al started playing in the Marquis.
Too much garbage.
And we've just, if you ever get a look at the box sets, you'll see.
A long time ago.
Yeah, you might see out. There's me, number 88 on the front. There's Aled.
Yeah.
And
he was with us a long time, wasn't he?
That's it. But it was about me and you reuniting again, wasn't it? That season, 2008.
Yeah.
As you knocking a nice long red in the Marquis. I think we were at the Marquis in the last Christmas episode. We might go back to it again. We're having another competition of the Ellesmere Port Pool Independent Division versus the team that's in the sky. We're going to play against players that are no longer with us and see who will come out the victor. And it will be best out of 3. So, Nick, you can be the captain again. Who do you put on first? That's the question. Any ideas? There you go. There's Al.
You Big Al.
Right. Okay, well, Jeff Fellows, we saw him in the last episode for the Team in the Sky. He's going on again. And we're at the Grace, their home venue, his home venue. They've got a plaque in there which gives remembrance to Jeff. And yeah, there's Simon Atkins. I think this was a Sir Robert B team we took down there. So it could be Al that's playing him. We're not sure yet. We haven't seen the opponent.
There's Simon and everyone there.
Yeah, James Callahan. Do you think Jeff will clear these up? I mean, they're kind of on, apart from the yellow tied up by the black.
I mean, yeah, he's in a good position there.
Oh, he's red. Yeah, the reds look even better. Tricky plant,
but close enough.
Yeah, nicely done.
Here's where it starts to get. Here's where he needs to do a good shot there, I think.
Yeah, this is
he needs
tough.
He needs to come to the other end of the table.
Maybe, put one of the reds in the middle, or another red in the same pocket as what he's shooting in now. He's gone for. He's scratched in the middle pocket. Does that surprise any of you?
I think he rushed it a little bit. There, he could have took his time to look. He just focused on that red being over the pocket. It looks like he's playing yourself as well.
Yeah, Nick.
He's got the easy game then.
You put me on first. My dad was managed to beat Jeff in last year's match. Here you see the master eye technique I was using.
I remember that technique. It took a long time to get rid of it. But
limited success. I've got my. That's not a bad shot for myself there, I guess. Come on, that's a loose grip, isn't it? Whoa.
What the hell was that?
It's a yellow into the corner.
I thought it was the white for a second.
Are you going for the one in the corner and then the one in the middle here?
Yeah, I think that's the only option I've got, really. I'm going to double the other yellow.
Pretty much. Unless you play the safety.
I don't think I'm likely to do that, mate. but it would be a good option. I've missed the long yellow and left him on. But I have got 2 shots, so it's world rules. So I guess that was kind of a shot to nothing-ish.
So you can still play on this one on the back cushion here. Because it looks like you've got an angle.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's going for the middle one now.
No, yeah, go for the middle one, but he's playing up for this one.
I probably would have liked a bit more angle. Yeah. Yeah, you see Baz Watson there for the Grace. Matt Primrose.
Yeah.
Did you like playing at the Grace, Al?
It was all right. The table was a mixed bag, but
it
was always not a bad atmosphere there.
Yeah, there's probably some music playing. You'd have to check out the old videos to see if there was.
The food was a bit. It was average. The food.
Wasn't there a hot curry there once or something? I don't know.
Yeah. So it looks like you're going for this long pot against the cushion. It's not far away, but it's a long shot, so you should play it medium pace to slow. Yeah, you've hit it quite hard to get the action on it.
Just haven't really got much on now.
Well, that was one of the things about that table, I think, as well. And it was the pace of it is slowed down, so you could hit it hard at times, and it just slowed instantly.
Yeah. To make the best of a bad situation. Just no shape on any of the yellows.
No.
The only thing I've got on is a t-shirt saying "Nice legs. What time do they open?"
Oh, we might be able to see the shot.
If Simon and
both Simon and James blocking off with the camera there.
I don't think this shot's going to be anything special. In all fairness.
I have no idea where I'm sitting, by the way.
I mean, I assume you're there.
Who's reffing?
Maybe that's me behind you there, maybe. No. I don't
Who's reffing this?
It doesn't look a lot like you, does it? But I don't know if Baz is doing it. He's doing a very laxy job of reffing it.
Wasn't Simon doing it? I'm sure Simon pulled the ball out before when it was potted.
Pulled a ball out of his pocket. Reached into his pocket and grabbed a ball. Yeah, I think I probably managed to hit my yellow. I forced Jeff into a very substandard pot of the red into the middle, but he's
just played for the... Is this going in again? Yeah.
It stayed out.
Oh, it stayed out.
Not a bad safety from him, really.
It's made it a little bit difficult over the pocket. Well, it's hard to tell whether that red is how close it is to the black.
Well, that's probably a safety for me. It's a weird one, but
I was going to say, was that
look at that
safety play there? Look at that. I wouldn't just pace to perfection there.
I think I'd have been playing at a higher level if I could have played that on purpose back then. God.
I don't know. You could play a safety game, Andy.
No, I can't. Yeah, did you like that one, Nick?
Yeah, not bad for you.
Jeff's going to have to try and come off two cushions, get round and just drop on the... I don't know, it's probably just like... Ball's got lost in the pocket. I've got a foul snooker here, have I? I think so, because I can't see all of that yellow because the red's right behind it. Oh no, well, maybe I can. Maybe I'm choosing to play it that way. That's not a bad shot.
The yellow's come pretty close back to where it was.
I think I can screw one of the yellows back into the middle for the other one.
Or maybe you can probably just follow through.
If I've got the angle too well, it's hard to say. I might run into the other yellow if I try top.
It is hard to see which side of the ball it's on.
I have done it with what looks like I've stunned it across really, and that's not particularly useful. Got a long tricky yellow. I've dug into it, and I've put it on a cushion. Not good. So Jeff, Nick, if he doesn't clear these up, does he want shooting? That's.
Well, it's not easy. It's not an easy red.
It's not an easy red, but he's got the angle to bring it across with the black.
It is nice. If he puts your red, he's probably got a position on the black. Which he did have. Missed the pot.
And he hasn't. Well, double in the middle, Andy. I would have thought you would play here.
Oh gosh, I'll only have two cushions in the middle. I don't think I'm gonna. I know I've got a clearer view of the footage than you have, but I think that'll be very tricky to double it back into the middle from there. But knowing me back then, that probably is exactly the shot I'll be playing, Nick. So you call that right, I think. Let's see what I do.
You're looking to cut it there.
I think I'm gonna
No, you're playing double. No, you
or
can
cut it or
there.
do a triple. I went for
Yeah, you're going for the cut, yeah.
left over the pot, but position won't.
That should be game over. It should be.
Position won't be as easy for Jeff with the red being over the pocket because a lot of the time just see him whack this in and the white will move about 2 millimeters. He's got to try and.
He's playing top on it.
Yeah, exactly. It's not worked. It's just stayed in that region of the table. Tough black.
That was strange. I would have screwed it back.
If you can,
It's a slow table.
Or try and cut the black here.
you just need to get a long bridge and get a lot of action. Right, is that the right shot?
No, he's just giving you 2 shots.
Yeah, 2 on the black. He's double the yellow right into the black.
On the black hand, you need shooting.
Yeah. It's probably touching the cushion, which makes it a little bit trickier. I can't just roll up to it. I've gone for the cut, yeah, and I think that's the best shot I could have played. Right, have you made a good captain decision here, Nick, by putting me on? We'll see if I can pot this black. There we go. Okay, great. 1-0 to us.
Whoa, where's white going?
Yeah, I think the angle, Andy knew because the table was slow
Yeah,
as hell.
slow as hell.
If it was
There you
somewhere
go.
like Thingy or something, it would have been. Oh, that reminds me. I went down to the town centre a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And the Thingy's shut at the back now.
Are you on cue?
Back and top, yeah.
Yeah, I think there's talk of making it all on the ground floor, aren't they? Breaking through to connections and then putting flats upstairs or something. But
Yeah, it looked like there was flats on because it looked like
Yeah.
there was like
don't know if that's happening.
a Thingy pad there.
Obviously,
Like flatted out.
I imagine Barry's still there, but well, I don't know. Maybe he's not. I mean, if he hasn't got a club to run, he's not going to be hanging about, is he?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, back in 2008, Dave was manager, wasn't he? Jeff getting a bit of food to console himself. You've got to admire the Christmas decorations. I'm surprised they haven't managed to rip any of them off with McHugh, in all fairness. That's usually my thing. Mark Doyle, Tom Nuttall.
If we'll see Pistol Pete anywhere, if he was here on this one.
Well, we'll see. We will see.
He was one of the, he was not a terrible player, but he only showed up when he wanted to show up.
Well, I remember when my car was running out of fuel, and he jumped in my car and managed to get it to the petrol station. I don't know how he did it, but he just kept jumping it and kept stalling and then restarting. Managed to get it to Sainsbury's on Cheshire Oaks. Mental. He was a character, wasn't he, Al?
Yeah, he certainly was.
From Stoke-on-Trent. I think he's still loitering around these parts.
He was back and forth, wasn't he?
Yeah. I think what's happening here is the footage is running on. This isn't a proper match. This is just people knocking around during the break. Do you think that should be allowed? People having a friendly match during the lunch break, during the food break, at half time. What do you think?
Nope, definitely not.
Al, what do you think?
I think during a match, no, because it could be that they put the player who they might pick next on and they get the pace of the table down straight away. I've seen that done before. If it's another table, if there's a secondary table in there,
Which there is in the Grace now, isn't there?
I think so, yeah. But if it's on the same table, because it's wearing down the cloth as well.
Right. Well, how will this next match go? We'll find out after the break. Okay, there's a break. Right. Yes, who do you put on now, Nick? You've got 1-0 lead in this first to 2. The Grace have put on Jeff Dunning, who recently passed away. Who do you put on, Nick, in this next match to try and kill it off?
The big guy.
Or do you try and kill it off, or do you kind of...
Or you could throw your weakest player on.
Yeah, do you do that? Yeah,
He wasn't a bad player, Jeff Dunning. I didn't know it died, so that's a...
Yeah, Facebook, you can see things...
He was a decent player. Is he playing Aled here?
Yeah, Jeff is on. It's unclear who he's playing at the moment, but he's got yellows. There's just there's a big cluster in the middle.
I know I played Jeff a few times. Back then, he seemed to be one of the players I come up against a few times.
We always had some good close games with Grace, don't we?
Yeah, we did. And sometimes there were thingy games. Was it with them that we had some of the 5-y games where we were really ramped up to beat them? Who was it? Who we were?
What, Sportsman's?
The Sportsman, was it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Danny Parsonage was the main villain, wasn't he? When Aled beat him with that black.
I remember, yeah. He's
won the
playing
match. Matt Kavanagh is on. Do you see much of Matt nowadays?
No.
Well, he was one of the core figures back then as well as Aled. So, Nick, you've put Matt Kavanagh on. What do you reckon to this player? That probably wasn't the best shot you'll ever see him play there.
A dreadful shot. Because you've left the easy red on, and he's also left him a chance of snooping him if he wants to.
Well, I don't know I'll be seeing anything at the moment because I decided to stand in front. Oh, he's moving now. Okay.
So got something to say there, hasn't he? I think Jeff's going to knock in this. Oh, he's missed a yellow. He's got another shot. Maybe try and break up the other 2 yellows in the middle.
Was he going to try and come off the cushion to do that? I think he was trying it.
So he moved the red, which at least gives him a shot at possibly 1 yellow into the corner.
Is the yellow?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's to 1. Good stuff, Jeff. If he plays this maybe with a bit of sort of top right, but not extreme, just knock it round. I'll have to play the black into the far. Oh, he's broken him up. Oh, that's even better if he can see this.
He's probably going to go cut this in the middle.
Yeah, I think the red is blocking the shot in the far corner anyway. So just like that, this could be the game tied for the team in the sky. Although he's jacking up, it looks like he's going to play to the far corner. It's hard to say. Yeah, he's gone for the... Maybe he didn't see the shot in the middle there. He went for the opposite corner. Blind pocket, misses it.
Now, do you go for, if you rest, do you go for the pots or do you go for a snooker here?
Snooker.
Yeah, that's what I'd do. Big Al, what would you do?
Yeah, I'd probably come up on where Jeff's standing now. Put it in between those reds.
I think that's definitely the percentage shot, isn't it? Even if you don't make the snooker, you're not leaving Jeff anything easy. But there's plenty of balls to part behind. I mean, he's happened to... I guess that was a two-way shot, really. He's potted the red, knowing that he's in a snooker if he misses it. Good shot. So... I'll just probably screw this red into the corner, do you think?
Yeah, or you could play half ball snooker and make Jeff.
Yeah, that would be.
Out.
Yeah, that would have been a sensible shot for the snooker. Yeah, get yourself 2 shots. I'm sure we've been probably telling them after this game, haven't we? If he doesn't win it.
Jeff's got a double on here. reverse double.
I mean, it's hard to tell how easy it is because the table's slanted in the picture, but he can definitely make it. He's gone for the other, double in the corner pocket. Probably not the best idea.
Strange shot.
Right, this has got to be a snooker. Just drop on that red nearest the middle pocket, nearest to us. If he tries to screw this red into the corner and misses it, he's left Jeff a shot on.
Yeah, well, White's definitely going to veer towards that side of the table.
I called it.
Game over. Should be anyway.
So in hindsight, would you have put someone different on, Nick?
Yes. Definitely.
Nice win for Jeff. Oh no, he's missed it. It's not over yet.
Now, surely, if you got snooker with now, surely. Play for 2 shots.
I'm going to make sure you get a cushion. Yeah, it depends how sensitive his tapping in is, but he hasn't got much else on. And even then, you're not going to clear these without 2 shots unless you're really trying your luck. Even if you're a very good player. See a few people.
There's not really enough room to jack it up for the red in the far corner. And it's too close to the other reds trying to hit that to the corner. It'd have to be a delicate touch or he might double hit it.
I mean, I would be fancying that red down into the corner, like you say, but and if he leaves, he might snooker him. But world rules are quite harsh on the push shots, so.
Well, that's what I was saying. You'd have to jack up really hard to get that one, and then it sort of puts it a bit out of your control then.
Aled is reffing this one. A few people have turned up at the bar in the Marquis. Did you like playing at the Marquis, Al?
It was okay. It had its moments.
And it went on under the name of the Sutton at one point, didn't it? And before it closed down.
Yeah. He's trying to cut this in.
He's tried to... Well, it was nearly a snooker. It was...
I'm not sure why he did that shot.
Yeah, very tough. He's left a gap for...
It looks like he gave away 2 shots anyway. Or was Alan telling him what to play there?
I think he was... Yeah. I don't think that was Aled telling him what shot to play. I don't think Aled was quite like that, but...
It would have been coaching anyway, wouldn't it?
Well, he'd already lost by then, hadn't he? Because Jeff, all he had to do was tap the back in.
If Dave Jones was there, he would have been saying, "Coaches in the car park." In Offa Kush, he's a Russian snooker player. No, that's not Dave. That's Mike Williams.
That's your dad.
Yeah, no doubt he was to feature. There will be an episode, hopefully, becoming available in its entirety in the extras. Right. But not this one. Yeah, so it looks like Jeff's going on again. And it looks like you've put Al on, Nick. Is that a good idea? Nice red, Al.
God, the table's so slow.
Yeah, I think that was why I wanted to move to the Sobob, because there was a quicker cloth there.
It's okay if you just play the tap up against the ball, but if you want to try and pot something, it makes it a lot more difficult.
I think some players like Cliff Hurst would like the cloth over any speed cloth, just because it's easier to control the white. But
I think Gary would have liked it.
Well, Gary likes to hit it so soft that on a cloth like this, he wouldn't be bothered. Yeah, Jeff looking for a second win of the night and looking to claim the victory for the team in the sky after Teppid's win last year. Nice yellow into the middle, that was quite fine. So you don't really remember so much about Jeff then, Al, although you've obviously played him in this match and you probably played him more.
I played him a few times. He was a good player. I'm not sure if he beat me in this match, so I can't remember.
Well, we'll find out.
But he was a good player. I mean, you could if you tied him up, you could beat him.
Yeah.
But it was whether you had the mentality to. I don't know if I had the mentality to play those sort of shots at that time. Well, inconsistently anyway. I can't remember. That's far my memory's terrible.
You said you had a knock recently. How would your game here compare to how it was the other day when you played?
It's hard to say. I mean...
Who would win?
I was putting some good long shots in when we were playing back at Christmas time. I had some bad games as well. I still managed to win. That's
Christmas 2021 for the listeners. Yeah.
I was doing decently overall. Probably better than I was back then, but I improved a lot from when I was back then.
Yeah, you certainly did. That's a nice shot. Lovely squeeze shot around for the red in the middle.
Back when I also had a small head as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, your hair got a bit more hair, so that makes your head a bit bigger, I guess.
Yeah, true. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think how I missed that shot. If I missed it, I guess I didn't know.
I was a bit confused what happened there, in all fairness, because I thought, was that two reds close together and you parted one and left the other one?
Must have been, because I didn't have two shots.
Just needed to stop on that yellow. Have you still got a cut into the middle?
Well, let's look at my facial expression.
That's a good way of finding out.
From the angle I'm looking at here, it looks like it's a no-go, but...
Yeah, it is funny with the table on that angle. It's going to be tough to get position on the black anyways. Yeah, he's cut it. I think it did go. Wasn't easy. Just came up short that time. How would this start?
That yellow on the black is the difficult shot. Getting the angle on that shot with this sort of table is going to be difficult.
Yeah, you want to just be able to break into balls and open them up, don't you?
I'd want to go into it from the top side. So above the black.
Yeah, you're not going to... Well, it'd be tough to get it in any other pocket, really. It's only really that one pocket it goes in. So,
I'd
yeah.
love to get on the top side of the black because...
Yeah, it's not that yellow away.
If you hit it on the top side of the black and it breaks the yellow, the white ball's likely to come underneath anyway.
Yeah.
The shot in that corner still. Just as long as you don't catch it full ball.
Nice shot from Jeff. Well, we've seen two Jeffs. Their team is composed of two Jeffs this year.
I think people in this game, in these games I've seen, don't know what a snooker is. So has anybody play a snooker yet?
It's been nice attacking pool. Well, I played one. It wasn't intentional, but...
Yeah, if yours was lucky, it wasn't played for, was it?
I think back then I tried to be more aggressive than snookery. It's only I think once I got to the end phase of time the Marcus, I started to develop more of a slower, deliberate game plan.
Yeah, I remember you being very tactical at times, Al.
Yeah, but I think at this point in my pool career, I was just trying to impress basically and get the feel of the tables.
Well,
I think having that experience helped mould me into it molded me into a player who thought a lot more on the table about how
more of a complete player. Yeah,
approach things.
mean, it's nice to see you going for it. We were still waiting for our first win. We lost 7-6 on the decider against Sportsman's. I think I probably lost to Parsonage or Matty Cummings in that. And then we're back here for the second game of the season against Grace.
I mean, I'm not sure. It looks like I'm going to hammer this, but
That's interesting.
I mean, at the moment, it's a stalemate while that yellow and black are together. The question is, though, how much of that yellow is that, like, are they perfectly in line with each other, or is there like a half or quarter ball to see on the black or yellow?
There is a gap.
There's definitely a gap.
Yeah. I mean, that yellow looks like it will go in the other corner, but it's going to be tough for him to get down that.
Yeah, like now, the me now will play a snooker here, I'll try and put that red on over the pocket.
Yeah, just leave it over the pocket and make Jeff work for it.
When I was back then, I probably would have tried to pot it and bring the white up the table.
Which is probably the shot I'd play now. You've got a big pocket because the yellow's just on the side of the pocket. But you could ideally look to get position on the black. Ideally hit the black on the top side here.
Well, that's what I definitely want to hit on the top side.
What would you be thinking, Nick? Yeah, it's good you're taking your time here, Al. You can't say he's rushing.
I hope I'm not rushing.
No one has to be rushing at the moment.
Try to not if red goes in, it goes in, but if it doesn't, hopefully the white behind the black and try and knock the black out.
Yeah, aggressive option there. Red's gone in. I mean, it's near the yellow. I think you've snooked yourself behind Jeff's yellow, which was in an awful place for him. So
yeah, so all in all, I played a bad shot. But that's the difference between me back then and me later on after we left the Marquis. I realised I needed to change the game and not always be attacking, because sometimes you can over-attack and the shot's not there. So what I did was I had a tendency to just focus on the ball in play rather than trying to think what the repercussions of a certain shot would be.
yeah,
And I think I started to develop that type of gameplay after we left the Marquis when we moved on to the Sir Rob.
take into consideration every eventuality that could happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's just about covering your weaknesses, and it's fine being attacking, but if it leads to stuff like this where because I could potentially now smash into that red the yellow and black, and then it opens the game up.
I mean, you've missed it, but if you did come round and hit it and just rest on the black, you'd have snooked him and the game would have been yours.
Yeah, maybe, but I think on this table, the chances of that from that position would have been...
Yeah, you really got to know the angles.
Now, the question is, can he come on the cushion side of the yellow and pot it in the middle? That's the question.
I mean,
He's obviously trying to bring it out here.
He's tried to double that. I think that was the right shot.
You want to play the snooker and get 2 shots.
But now he's in a good position.
Well, he's already got 2 shots, hasn't he, Nick? Because I'll miss a black.
Yeah.
Now he could play a snooker.
Now all he needs to do now is pop this in the middle, bring the white top side of the yellow on the cushion, or the left cushion, pop that,
Maybe
pop that, keep the white ball where that yellow is, and then he's got a good position then. It's still a bit uncomfortable here, but he's gone for that one first. Now that's not bad, but I wouldn't have played it that way. But he's a good long potter, so he's confident. He was a confident player when he's long potting.
Even though he's in the jaw of the pocket, he's going to be queuing in the jaw of the pocket. It's into the blind pocket.
He's good at the straight queuing.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
There were some players who were good at straight queuing, so they could hit the ball in a straight line, basically, and it wouldn't veer off. It is awkward, so
I don't think...
try and cut this down the cushion on this table, it's risky.
It might go behind the other yellow if he misses it somehow, but I'd just be looking to drop on that and snook here.
I mean, that is doable on this table.
And this game is like a decider. It's got the makings of a very cagey one. He's nearly got behind that yellow. Well,
I don't know if he is he behind it?
No, I think you can see that, but it's a good effort from him, really.
I think I've had a call. I think I remember this match. I think I missed the black here quite horrendously.
Let's see. Al, do you make Nick? Do you make him to pot it here? Do you fancy him?
Yeah. If you can see the black ball, yeah.
There you go. You got Nick's backing. Right, this for the match, and the Teppid would win this 2 years in a row. I mean, check that out, Al. We haven't played in about 5 years, and we're still winning tournaments. We're still winning matches and trophies.
I think it hit the jaw. If I remember them come out.
Let's see. Let's see if we can just knock this black in. Maybe reasonably firm. Yeah, lovely. Never in doubt.
Okay, maybe I remember wrong then.
Oh, I'm bowing at you there. Yeah, well,
Actually,
well done.
Did you put this? Was this black on one of the shots of the thingies? That black.
Well, funny you should mention that. I mean, you're calling all the right things. In all fairness, we might see something like that.
I mean, I remember part of it, but I guess I must have been another match with him that I have then.
We will see.
Back when I was a lot thinner than I am now.
Well, I mean, the viewers won't be able to see. We'll have to get some new tournaments. What do you reckon? The Steve Smith Memorial Cup coming back, the Chris Cotton Memorial Cup. You really want to win that one, don't you, Nick? Just to prove a point.
Just to prove a point.
Right, Marquis shot of the season, choice A. There you go, Alan Kavanagh versus Jeff Dunning, Marquis B. Grace. 19th of May, bit of sound on. Do you think he's going to pop this, Nick? There we go. Is that shot of the season? That's a question. Right, choice E. Right, here you go. Here's a Pistol Pete. Right. Yeah, sounds a bit dodge. Right, he's surely going to try and pot this red. He's kicked it in off the yellow. Great shot, right, Nick?
Yes, great shot.
No element of luck to it whatsoever. Right, James Callahan. This is the same match, I think. Right, let's see what James can do. A decent player back in the day, in all fairness. He's cut in a yellow and developed the other yellow by the middle. Yeah. That was a good shot, providing he meant it, which he probably did, knowing James. Right. 1st of September. Probably use my master eye. Nice red down into the corner. I assume the black is over the corner we can't see. Yeah, which one do you think deserves to win that, Nick?
Probably Big Owls.
Yeah. In terms of importance, that was probably it. But I think the winner was Allard against the Sportsmans in that match we mentioned when we finally beat them against Danny Parsonage in the decider. Right, do you recognise this? This is a Shield 2012, the second Shield. And we've got...
And Ronnie's playing?
Yeah, Ronnie is here. And it looks like it's me and Al versus Chezo and Ronnie.
Yeah.
Ron putting at the British Legion in Little Sutton. Ron putting a red into the middle. Yeah, we get to see more of... Well, we get to see some of me and Al in doubles, Nick. You're looking forward to it?
At one time, we were invincible doubles. We went through a long time unbeaten.
We
remember.
We had some good results.
We had some really good results.
That's the same with me and Mike.
Let's give you the story going into this match. Well, it's like the Moscone Cup. Each match is best out of two in this year, And in the singles, where everyone plays one singles, the rest of the world won. So that was 1-0 to them. Then there was some doubles matches. The first doubles match, me and my dad beat Chezo and Kerry Hughes. And then it was this match, me and Al versus Chezo and Ronnie. Who do you think's going to win, Nick?
If Ronnie had I don't know about Ronnie's partner. Is Ronnie's partner any good?
Do you want to feel that one, Al?
I think Chezo was a county player.
Oh, well, good luck to you two then.
Let's see what happens. Don't be confused. Al and Chezo are both wearing red.
I mean, Chezo was beatable. Because I think we both played him in the league, in the Birkenhead League, but he was a very good player.
He had.
But Thingy had played well against him, didn't he? What's his face? David Dean.
Yeah, Dave Dean was in our team as well as my dad. I think Dave Dean stepped in for the second day in place of my dad for the Shield.
Actually, he sent me a message on Facebook recently, and I think the message was something like, "Do you remember me?"
Oh, Dave Dean, not
Chezo.
Chezo. Yeah, Dave
No,
Dean.
Dave Dean.
Yeah. Would you say yes, but I wish could forget.
God, he was a wally. He was fun though. He was a good player. He was a very good player.
Yeah, he still is. I think probably not as. He'll probably say he's not at the peak he was in when he played for Wiltshire County. You played a nice containing shot there, Al.
Yeah.
This is you coming on a couple of years after when we were playing down at the Marquis.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is you playing more sensible pool. You've not left Chezo a shot on here.
Well, you could probably cut this yellow in.
You could possibly.
It's a blind pocket, though,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. But we've still got that red covering the pocket, which is going to be useful.
So you've gone for the blind pocket.
Yeah, he's come short. I'm going to probably try and cover that pocket with the red here. And then we've got both pockets pretty much. Ches has got half a pool table at his house, right? So we can just practice some shots.
Yeah.
But you've never heard of that, have you, before, Nick? Half a pool table?
No.
When we were playing in Birkenhead, me and Andy used to play half cue pool.
Half of you. Everyone was getting in on that action, weren't they? Simon Sadler, whoever. Yeah, half of your cue.
Simon Sadler there was a good player. He used to get like 20 tin hats against everyone in a match.
Yeah, I'm never sure if he's local or whether he's in Plymouth, beating everyone down there.
I remember going up against him because he was in my league, and I got it to 3-all, and then he just got like 6 tin hats in a row or something. It was crazy.
Yeah,
and he was one of these players who, if you put the ball on the cushion, he was comfortable potting long balls down the cushion. So it wasn't easy to put the ball in a place where you couldn't, where you could trap him. His one weakness was getting out of snookers. But when I say it's his one weakness, he could get out of snookers very well, but he could also mess up snookers.
Yeah, that was his weakest point anyway.
That was his weakest point of his game. I think that's how I was able to stay in the game for so long early on against him.
I'm just knocking a couple in here, Al. I'm not doing anything too crazy. Not going for the finish. I don't think it is kind of on, but
we'll have to get a team to make it. Have a team make it on Monday.
Old rules.
Yeah, old rules, all new rules.
Are you still? You're not playing in the Chester League at the moment, are you, And?
No, I came down to Nick's game the other week, but you left that team, didn't you, Nick? And you're looking for a new one.
I'm signed for the paper.
Right, oh, that was quick. Yeah.
But the captain personally messaged me personally.
Oh, very good. Yeah. I mean, who's? Do you know anyone playing? Yeah, do you know anyone?
I know one person playing.
Okay, very good. Yeah. Yeah, because the D Miller,
Because he used to play old balls as well.
What happened to the cottage?
no
That
table.
table has gone, but they are playing still because I play with them on a Monday at the Bears Foot.
Oh, so they got a new table.
Well, in a different pub.
The Cottage don't want a full table in there now. They're just interested in bagatelle, so they're playing for the Bears Foot.
And darts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I play for with them now, with Tim and Sid and all them.
Yeah, of course. Every player you can see on this, with the exception of probably my dad, played in that team at the Cottage, didn't they? First season, Chezo, me, you, Al, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we beat Tim and Sid and everyone twice, didn't we, to start off?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm certainly taking my time. If with a shot clock, I'd be absolutely screwed. I mean, it's a slow. I mean, there's no rush, is there? We've got a full hour for this episode, but I mean, this is serious, serious slow pool here.
Mike plays with us now as well on a Monday.
He was playing there before, wasn't he? Before you came back.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just got back from
He was asking me
abroad.
He was asking me if I knew his run was still alive.
Yeah, it's a good question. But I heard, because Steve Smith called me, not the one who we have a memorial tournament for, but another Steve Smith. He plays in the league. He's got a son, Steve Smith Jr. But he called me because I thought it was a different Andy Jackson, because there's another Andy Jackson that plays in the Sharks singles league now. And he's better than me. He's playing in the Premier Division. So but I asked him how Ronnie was, and he said he was fine. So.
I remember the day we first met Ronnie. We were going down to Sharks, and Andy said, "I've got this game against this old guy. I should be able to blitz him, take it easy." And I think Andy lost by like 4 frames against Ronnie.
Oh yeah. It was at 6-4, I think, to Ronnie.
That was the introduction to Ronnie.
Yeah.
Oh, it was hilarious.
And what did he say when he was driving off? Did he?
Oh, he made, what was that nothing? He always used to go, oh God, it was funny.
Toodly pip or something. Oh.
Yeah, that's where you learn never to underestimate Ronnie.
No, yeah. Yeah. I've made a hash of that.
Andy was convinced he'd smash him easy.
I thought this could be my chance.
I've got to say though, the way Andy rigged all the matches, I must have played Ronnie more than anyone else in any of the cup matches we did. We always seemed to be paired against each other.
Yeah, there's a lot of footage of you and Ronnie knocking around on YouTube.
We had quite the rivalry.
Usually like 6-6 or something, wasn't it? Or one way or the other.
There was a lot of draws. I think Ronnie was in my league one time when we were in Birkenhead, and I think I beat him in one and he beat me in the other, so I think it was 1-1 in our 2 matches.
Yeah, I can believe that. It's fine margins, and I mean, whether if you get yourself into a tactical battle, Ronnie will probably just do enough to get the best.
Yeah, you've got to take a bit of initiative against Ronnie. You can't just play solely tactical, because he's good at getting out and putting you in a bad position then.
I mean, he's probably going to put you in a snooker here after I've missed. Let's see.
And the way he cute as well, he never put his face close to the table. How he was able to see that far up accurately baffles me still.
Well, he didn't need those special Dennis Taylor glasses, did he? Because he's not that far down on the cue. But his eyesight, never any glasses used by Ronnie. Good vision.
Chuckle
vision. Although his cue was never... Well, you can never be sure he'd have a straight cue, would you? His tip wasn't like sort of sticking out at 30 degrees or something, but he managed to get around that by always having the cue the same way up every time.
He used to always play the same way. When he was doing those long shots like that one there, he used to hit it just enough to hit the cushion and bounce over the pocket. He was very good at doing that.
Well, he knows here that you've got a red, which is going to be extremely difficult to pot, and you've got a. I think you're going to probably be looking for just a safety. Maybe get that red into the middle of the table or something.
I'd probably want to get the red near the bottom end where the other red is, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe break up the red and the black or something. Let's see.
Give me an angle.
Or a thin cut, maybe. Let's see. Oh yeah, you did go for that other. You went for the blind pocket, but it's in the middle of the table.
But the red being down here is not a bad thing.
Well, here's Chezo getting his angles right. Yeah, he played once with Scott Lomax in the singles. I'm sorry, in the doubles in the Chester League, and Scott was pissed and put Chezo in a hat because he had a 100% record, I think, at the time, and he really needed to win the decider or something, but he managed to pull out 3 great pots to win it. But
Yeah.
I think Cliff was there and he was saying, "You've selected Scott. You're a weak captain." Because Scott just kept asking for a game all night, and it's like, yeah, okay. Put him on with our best player. and it worked. There you go. I've just played a deliberate foul. There you go, Nick. There's a world rule shot. Deliberate foul. Just drop.
So what happens here now then?
He's got to play from there. He's not foul snookered, so he can get to any extreme edge of any of his balls. So he's got to play from there. He's got 2 shots, but he can't hit our ball and he can't hit the black. He's got to hit a cushion. So I'm quite happy with that, really. Ron's got a tough shot here. He's got to jack up the cue.
Yeah, I've never played these rules, so I wouldn't know what to do here.
They are phasing out. I played them last year, this season, in the student competitions. So as good as it was nice to sort of see them again, especially because some of the younger ones don't know what they're doing. But yeah, I think they're going to be phased out. Some people will disagree. Like, some woman's been reffing Black Ball rules for like 20 years since the 90s, but I think they're probably going to get phased out. Do you prefer Black Ball or World, Al?
I used to like World a lot, and then I think I just started to prefer Black Ball more near the end.
You can see how tactical the World rules is, but you can still do tactics in Black Ball. Just have to think.
I did like World rule for that reason. Ronnie's made a mistake there. So now there's a real chance here, because if you're thinking about it, we can put a bit of side on that red to the corner and via the white into that yellow to try and knock the red in front of that black a bit further up.
Yeah, there's certainly something that can be done here. Is it me or you? I think it's you, isn't it?
I think it's me.
I think you're going to be playing these. We're having a discussion now. I mean, that was it. We always used to chat and offer our opinions, didn't we? And I think... the amount of time I was taking at the table before, I'm quite happy to sit in. I think my dad's falling asleep there. I think I'm quite happy to have a chat.
Me and Sid seem to play a lot of doubles together this season.
Is that
Sid Waddell.
Yes.
Steve Siddell? Yeah, isn't it?
I don't think we've lost the game yet on Monday together.
Do you get home at like 1 a.m. after you've played together?
No, we haven't got Fraser and Parky in our team anymore, have they? They're gone to Edgerton.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah.
We were just saying last night how nice and quiet it is out there.
Yeah, Fraser, he was on Harry Hill, wasn't he? Harry Hill's TV burp, because he was on some sort of like strongman thing, wasn't he? Yeah. 5? Yeah, cheers. Let's see what you're going to do here. Have you done something there, Al? Oh no, you're just putting the white on the right end. Yeah.
Where are you actually? You're in the library?
Yeah, I'm using these student libraries while I still can, making good use of them.
Oh, okay.
Why do you finally leave uni for good, Andy?
What was that, Nick?
When do you leave uni for good?
Well, I've already finished. So, just sticking around. There's an Oldham Athletic fundraiser match on Sunday, so I'm going to that. Nice shot, Al. I'm running around saying, please let this be Scotch doubles. I want to play, but you've snookered, Al. But it's not bad as long as you can hit this red. We're certainly in a much better position.
We had a game Scotch doubles after the match finished last night.
Do you like it? That was Monday rules though, wasn't it? Old rules.
Yeah, we played Monday rules.
No, I imagine that's a bit of a drag.
It wasn't too bad actually. No one played negative shots in that game.
No one did. No, well but you can in Monday rules. You can play the negative shots.
Yeah, it was all positive. There was some talk last night about thinking that Monday rules will go eventually, and everybody will have to play the black ball rules.
Well, they did have a Monday black ball league, didn't they? They split it, but that wasn't a success.
No, but they reckon they might end up Monday the old rules to go eventually. They reckon.
Would you miss them, Al? Would you miss the old rules? I think you've hit the black.
A little bit.
Not bad.
I don't know if I hit that or not.
I think you've hit the black, but I mean, even with 2 shots here, I mean, well, Chezo could clear them up in 2. You know, in all fairness, you could clear up in 1, but maybe you did hit the red. Let's see. Yeah, put that. Yeah, we might just have to leave the final couple of things for the final podcast when we get around to publishing, get around Christmas time. We've got a couple of minutes. So if you've anything to say, guys, say it now.
I wish Chezo would call me up and take a shot.
It has been a very, very long. I actually did a DVD with commentary for all of these matches that we recorded, so it'd be good to dig that out. Yeah, he's playing much quicker than I was playing, in all fairness. Do you like it that we're not rushing though, Nick?
Yes.
Yeah, it's very much like a league game, isn't it? Really.
Yes.
But no one's about to get into a fight with each other like down at the Anchor.
Or the Royal Oak. Chester.
Did that happen at the Royal Oak, or was that when we were playing there?
Well, we were playing outside. There, and we were playing the match, weren't we? And the locals were having a fight between ourselves.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, shocking. The Anchor have got a new table though, Al.
Have they?
Yeah, nice table in there at least.
Okay.
Well, it depends whether he's got 1 shot or 2 here. If he's only got 1, then I mean, I'm not sure that black goes past the red. If it doesn't, then
The doubles are, or the triples.
it's missable, though, isn't it?
We might try and knock you out with one of these yellows.
Let's see what he can do. Well, yeah, he's played a nice red, nice yellow down there. Yeah, good shot. Well, have you got a Christmas message for the viewers?
Happy Christmas and a Happy New Year to everybody.
Can we get a ho ho ho?
Ho 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 ho!
Merry
Christmas and Happy New Year to you.
Okay, Elvis. Enjoy your turkey, guys.
I hope Santa brings out of his sack something really nice for everybody this Christmas.
Seems a bit odd that he's playing this here.
I think he's going to really lose position of the white if he goes for the other one. He's missed it.
That's why I'm not sure why he played that. I wouldn't have played it that way.
He must have 2 shots because
he has got 2. It's a shame he could have really done with potting that one. I mean, I'm not sure that long yellow was the right shot in all fairness before.
Maybe that's why he played it, because he had 2 still.
Yeah, he probably thought I could clear these in 1 if it goes wrong. Oh, he's going that way. I would have probably thought he'd go the other way. Yeah, digs it in, is it? It's hard to get position when you've got the yellow over the bag. I think it's better if you, in these situations, if you just screw into it. At least you know where the white's going. If you're using cushions, you can never be sure. Let's see. You'll see somebody sign off the episode for us. Yeah, he's come down nicely. But you'll also see some more shot of the season action. Are you looking forward to that, Nick? Some more shots of the season?
Yes.
Will this black go in for the win?
Looks like it.
Yeah, it does. We lost that one, Al. Oh. Well, we'll have to see what we can do. Get hold of some old footage. And maybe find, because I'm sure we did beat Ches with Ronnie in at least one of these doubles matches. There's Dave Dean. I think this might have been the one where we play first to 2. So maybe we could beat them best 2 out of 3.
Maybe.
So Merry Christmas. Ho ho ho.
Oh, enjoy everyone.
Well then, let's go. Come on, Badger.
For the extra footage of the next DVD.
Come on, Badge.
You know, hey.